All righty. In the preamble, before I do the whole music thing, Ken was talking about Ken Bozak, the amazing Ken Bozak, was talking about having me make a jingle for like an intro. I'm like, dude, just cut 20 seconds out of Bitcoin Bull. It's Bitcoin Bull. Like it has to be the anthem for this crypto cycle. Just do that. So we'll see if he does that. But now, like, I kind of want to do that. Because, I mean, it'd be cooler. Anyway, welcome. My name's Corey. My buddy over here just left. That's Jimmy. Every week we do a little podcast called EOSIO Weekly, where we go through all the EOS and EOSIO related news. And of course, this is ChirpCast. If you don't know, chirp.la is a social platform that is becoming more crypto enabled by the day. Bunch of channels where you can earn Telos, Boyd, pummel just by doing normal social media activity all the time, which is pretty cool. And of course, we use ChirpCast to interview projects in the space that have channels on Chirp. So anyway, here's the intro music. We got a bunch of headlines to get through, and then we got Dark Country coming in. We're gonna mess around and try and play it. We'll see, because both Jimmy and I are quite old, and maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I don't know. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for joining us. All right, we got tons of headlines to get through. What is the first one? Let's rock and roll.
Yeah, sorry, I disappeared there. My, having like serious computer difficulties. But yeah, we got some cool headlines today. I was thinking, it's kind of cool. Sometimes we do awesome headlines and sometimes we don't. But today's one of those days where we're going to do awesome headlines. And the first one up today is a kind of Blockbase and Boyd have teamed up, and there's going to be a Boyd game, and it's essentially going to be, built with Boyd. It's going to involve a cool team gamification aspect. And Blockbase, if you don't know what Blockbase is, it's a way to scale EOS, and it's just an incredible, brilliant, project. And we're hopefully going to have Ricardo from Blockbase on here in the next week or two to talk about Blockbase itself. But yeah, the game's looking really cool. Not all the details have been released, but I think it's going to be kind of huge. Two iconic projects in the EOS space, on the EOS main chain that have been doing great things for a long time. So
I like it.
Yeah. What else we got? I think the other thing that I wanted to talk about was we got a lot of NFT stuff, and it's crazy. Like I sent out a tweet the other day that I think, like, Wax already almost has like the biggest IP in the space. Like, and it's just getting weird. Like the stuff that they're adding to Wax is getting weird. Like the IP that's on Wax already, I don't know. Let's just try to name them, right? Like Garbage Pail Kids, obviously. What else we got? Shatner.
Right? Yeah. I was just thinking the bad crypto guys, and for some reason I'm totally blanking on there.
Yeah, blockchain heroes, right? Like we got some blockchain heroes news as well, but yeah, blockchain heroes. They're like, that's a new IP. That's not even like a traditional IP, right?
Oh, no, so thinking about old ones, Atari.
Atari is another good one.
Dropped on there. There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, and so I think the latest one that's supposed to be hitting is Bratz. if you know what Bratz is. Bratz is basically a bunch of girls who are like, children's animation characters, I believe, I don't even know that much about them, that are doing fashion stuff. So they're like bringing that in. It's like, I'm too old to even know this. And even if I was not that old, I probably shouldn't be looking at it on a train or somebody's going to arrest me, right? But it's cool that it's coming to wax, right?
It's like the second this guy, like, oh, it's going to go to a place. It almost had to. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, so there's tons of new NFT stuff coming on board. I think people should be. I did want to mention one thing. So Wax, their business development team, is really, really good. I made a tweet this week that basically said, "Sell your EOS and buy Wax," and it's because the team is actively engaged in. This is how to start a business here. This is what you need to learn. Like that the outreach, and it's not complex, right? It's like, hey, like we have this protocol. Here's how you build on it. Come and join us, and we'll get y'all set up. Stuff that Block One could have done 100 years ago.
Yeah, they're not messing around at Wax, and
that's a big deal to me.
Yeah, me too. I agree. Yeah, and so and it's attracting a lot of business people because they're just such an easy onboarding situation, and as well a lot of projects that just want to build on them. So you mentioned like Blockchain Heroes, right? Blockchain Heroes had one of the most successful launches in I think original kind of goods on Wax, and they're coming out with a new series as well. They just released kind of the details of it. They're, I think, going to be one of the second projects to do. I could have this wrong, but I think they might be doing a pre-mint as well. They're upping the game. They're going to be selling some crates, some Powerball, some power crates. There's some interesting things that are happening around the Wax space. And, honestly, I'm a little bit happy because I think what we did with with Uplift Art, it was a game changer. Obviously, Atomic Assets had a big hand in that and the design and how to do it. But I think it's really exciting what's coming out of the Wax ecosystem.
Agreed. Speaking of which, I actually have a video queued up if we have time at the end of this segment that Blue put together 3 reasons why you want to get your Series 1. Biggest reason to do that in the next 3 days is that December 6th, the prices for all of the Series 1 crates coming from Uplift Art are actually the prices are going to double. So it'll be that much harder to get them. I would imagine some people are going to be intelligently buying, lots of them up with the intent to sell them. And we just lost Jimmy, which is sad. Sad. I guess I'll just rock and roll with this until he gets back. And hopefully he gets back soon. He was telling me he was having some computer trouble, so hopefully his computer didn't just completely and totally die on him. And what's really sad is he's got all the news links. Let me see here. I guess we didn't see that coming, hey? By the way, we got some people commenting on that. What's up? Hello. Hey, if you guys comment your, let's do a giveaway. Comment your Wax address, and I'm gonna give somebody an Uplift crate. Hey, and I could totally run that. So you guys comment. That's a good idea that I just got on the thing there. Chrome tab. Boom. We're actually gonna play this from Uplift right now. Comment your Wax accounts, and we'll do a quick giveaway after this is done.
Hey, all you blockchain pioneers, I'm Michael Blue of Uplift.art, bringing you a simple message that this is your last chance to acquire, trade, upgrade your Series 1 I'm Not the Bubble digital collector's asset at the current limited time prosperity pricing of $5 for the small crates and $25 for the large. Now, I know that we're asking ourselves right now, are we in a crypto bull market? And if so, and it's looking good, I have 3 simple reasons why this Series 1 just may be the crown jewel on your digital collection. Scarcity, charity, rarity. 1, scarcity. Oftentimes, collectibles are overproduced, leading collectors to buy at overvalued prices. With blockchain, all assets are verifiable and transparently accounted for, so our collectors can know how many are in existence at any given time. 2, charity. Many believe that charity can only be done by selfless giving. The problem is that those at the top of their field in art, technology, and business could contribute more often and more sustainably by a model that shares compensation. When you buy verified charitable digital art, you are helping the artists, the tech team backing the project, and our currently supported charity, Haitian Roots, who is getting 50% of the revenue just in time for the winter holiday to build schools, feed the children, and help the underserved. 3, rarity. As the saying goes, energy can neither be created or destroyed, only transferred from one form to another. This is especially true with our latest historical collection, which is based off the first full-length music video on the blockchain. Now, on the vibrant secondary market, you can trade, collect, and choose to either burn duplicates to upgrade to higher rarities at even lower mints, or you can simply hold on to your collectibles as the supply decreases over time. We're seeing you guys and gals having a whole lot of fun on the social channels and on the secondary markets. And I just want to thank all of you uplifters for helping us build this new medium while making this a win-win-win impact, not only on the blockchain space, but the entire world. So head on over to uplift.art, purchase your crates, and get in before the sale ends December 6th.
That's great. Like, that's my favorite part of the song that I was just about to get to right there. Son of all right, cool beans. That was perfect timing.
Thanks. Yeah, we should be good to go now. Sorry about that.
Right. Huge thanks to George. Let's hit them likes and subscribe. Right. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I'm gonna give away one crate, but everybody's gonna get an NFT because it was cool that you guys were here for that. So everybody's gonna get an Uplift NFT. Definitely check out uplift.art. And if you're even remotely thinking about buying some crates, definitely get them before the 6th because they will basically double in value, which is kind of fun. It'll be
help us send this post around later. There'll be a few details. There's a couple posts and some new information as well included within that video. So yeah.
All right, headlines. What's up?
So we were at NFTs, and I want to talk about 2 really cool things. So you've already kind of mentioned the Uplift art thing. We're going to have the Halvening, which is going to essentially double the prices of the crates away from the sale value that goes to Haitian Roots, which is cool. We talked about this last week too, but Tribal Books sold out all the books, but they had a bunch of packs left. So I think tomorrow will be the last day for them as well to buy packs, and they're going the other route. They're going to burn everything that's left over. So everything that's left on the site, they're going to burn it and they'll be gone for good. So it'll be interesting to see, how these 2 things play out because they kind of came out at the same time. And they're doing opposite things. I think we had pondered the idea of burning them as well, and we decided to do something else. But it'll be interesting to see what happens when you burn packs after the sale, right?
So that I like that, but the burn mechanics on Uplift are so intense already, right? Yeah. Burn 10 of any rarity to get the next rarity level up, and maybe an uber rare thing or whatever. Burning 25, the full set to get the collector's edition for that rarity level, which is going to be enabling people to get like MP3s and different things like that. Like there's so much gamification already in burning. Like our burn rate already is pretty significant, and that's a trackable thing that you can go and take a look at, right? So I think it makes way more sense to be basically saying, okay, to get crates from us after this point, the cost is going to go up. Again, like 50% of that is going to charity. So the amount of charity that we're going to make with the back half of the Series 1 drop could end up being, 25 or 50% more than what we did, raising $27,000 for the initial part of it. So I like our ways better. Now, granted, like I don't know how much. Maybe they don't have burn mechanics as part of their sort of secondary market thing. But we'll have to see. Anyway, we have tons of headlines and we've got 14 minutes. So let's rock and roll.
Yeah, so I just to finish up the first strike for the blockchain heroes, that'll be rolling out soon as well, and we'll put a link from the Bad Crypto guys podcast in the description below as well, so you can figure out what's going on there, because I think they're doing some really interesting things too. I believe the first strike, if I'm not mistaken, they're going to be the villains of the series, so they're strictly collectible if you're not aware, and the last one, when we had Anders on, we spoke about this one as well, Alien Worlds. They're doing their land sale, I believe, from the 6th. And that one's kind of cool too, because apparently this is going to be the only time that land is sold. And they're a DeFi gaming kind of program that not only uses Wax, but also stretches across into Ethereum. So it'll be really cool to see how the dynamics of that play out. The land sale, I believe, is going to be only 50% dedicated towards Wax and 50% dedicated towards Ethereum. So that'll be pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. I think we're in and out today, so this is kind of fun.
Heyo.
You just okay. Now I know how. Now I know how you felt. Like
right, it's like suddenly you're all alone. You're like,
So, I like it. Genpool, Genpool did an interview recently with. It just dropped yesterday. A written interview with Colin Talks Crypto. Now, Colin Talks Crypto, I'm sure you all know who he is. He's a really big advocate. And it's funny because I kind of feel like on this show, you and I are we're like the antithesis of Colin Talks Crypto. He's like, no, EOS. And we're like, no, EOSIO. A great guy. I've had some communications with him, and I don't necessarily think he's wrong, but he's looking at it from a different perspective than me personally. Like, yeah, I get it. You want to, see EOS do well so you can see a return on your investment. But for me, I just want to see cool shit that's tailored towards the blockchain that it's on. That's all I'll say about it.
Yeah.
But
this is the thing, like bag holders are a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you are constantly, and it's not sick, because I think with Block One voting, and one of the other headlines, I would imagine Block One came out this week and voted for all their block producers, if I'm not mistaken, for the first time, which is interesting to me. I'm like, oh, hey, you guys are still here. That's cool. So that part's good. And so, I mean, it's not to say that EOS mainnet can't become a Titan and, can't, 10x or 20x in price or whatever. That's totally possible. But looking at Wax, like, I'm looking at Wax thinking, okay, well, if, EOS goes to $20, which is his all-time high, totally possible in this bull run, and could be significantly higher, if Block One decides to do all sorts of promo and you never know, right? That's a total possibility. But Wax is sitting like at 4 cents right now, right? Like, could it 100x? Mm-hmm. But it's one of my favorite candidates for doing that this bull cycle. So, it just, I think people need to be able to untether themselves from, the bags that they hold. And this is coming up right now, financial advice. Don't hold all your shit in one bag. It solves that, right? Because then you're never going to get stuck in an ideological battle with yourself. You're not going to turn into a maxi, and you're going to be able to see exactly what Jimmy was just talking about, which is that, you really want to have your eyes open to where are the devs going? Where are the businesses being developed? Because those are the real use cases, right? That are going to, have that much more throughput, which will more than likely have an effect on the token price. Anyway, rant over.
And I mean, Wax is amazing for what they do, but also, shout out to Ultra. I mean, they can probably build one of the better gaming, platforms on EOSI technology. They're attracting developers, and yeah, I get, where Colin is coming from in his interview. You should definitely check it out. There are governance issues, and he, he deserves a pat on the back for all he does for the space. He's been there fighting the fight, trying to get people, on board and trying to fix the problems that he sees in the system. And let's face it, we're not perfect. There's a lot of issues, and I'm sure he's had some pull. So definitely check out that interview. I thought it was some really cool answers. Like you mentioned, Block One came out with the full force in voting, and EOS Go actually put together a little news piece the other day, which I thought was quite good, because they not only referenced Block One, but they referenced DFS community as well. DFS is a DeFi, but also like a block producer. And they said the voting branch on EOS has been completely renewed in just a few weeks. This is not only thanks to the new votes of Block One, but also the DFS community proxy that continues to collect votes and is now at 55 million proxied EOS. So between these two kind of big changes in the voting space, like EOS has had a complete overhaul. A lot of these block producers that kind of left EOS because they weren't in paid positions and went to some of the other chains to start producing blocks, they're actually back in the running for doing some great things. And there's some great projects in there. Greymass, who is responsible for the Anchor wallet. I think Aloha EOS Aloha. They're a great block producer. There's a few in there that had kind of fallen out of the ranks, but they're kind of back in with this community and the Block One proxies. So I'm excited to see, how the governance turns and changes, and going forward, things could get really interesting, because it's a whole new level of people who are sorry, I got sidetracked. It's a whole new level of people who are, controlling the blocks right now, which is kind of cool. And I just got reminded, this wasn't in the update, but EOS Nation had said that with the amount of people that are voting, I think I got this right because I don't have the information inside of me. The EOS blockchain is actually more secure than the Bitcoin blockchain right now. They had some weird statistic on that. That's if you were to transcend the voting into how many people are actively voting on EOS, there's actually more security on EOS than what would be on Bitcoin, and that's the most secure network. I could have that wrong. I'll try to dig it up later and drop it in the comments below, but it was just kind of cool to think about. I mean, another shout out to EOS Nation, because they've been doing amazing things as well, right? Far over my head on a technical level the majority of the time. So
I love those guys. I'm the same way. I'm like a rabid cheerleader. That's about the extent of my technical knowledge. So we got 6 minutes before our guest is coming in.
I think we pretty much covered the majority of the news. I mean, you can get other news on other places, but I like the fact that we try to get things that other people aren't seeing. I mean, we could spend a couple minutes on rampant EOS community speculation, if you want to. I mean,
that's what we're here for. I don't know why you started doing this, but rampant speculation is exactly why I show up to work in the morning.
So I liked this thread. There was a thread on Twitter by Binance, and Binance, they added their P2P peer-to-peer network added DAI, but they removed EOS, right? Now, they didn't remove EOS from there, but it was great just reading through that thread. It's not really a big deal if they pull it from P2P, peer-to-peer, right? But there was some really cool speculation in there, and it's they must have regulatory tightening around EOS has me bullish, so I sense something huge coming if they're pulling off P2P networks. These are the comments that are running in the threads, right? It was really super bullish. It wasn't why are you removing EOS? EOS sucks, which is oftentimes what it is. But according to one comment, peer-to-peer does 4 billion in yearly volume, whereas regular Binance does 15 billion. So I mean, it's no smart short change, but at the same time, it's kind of I don't know that many people who use peer-to-peer networks on centralized exchanges in the first place. So I don't know.
Right, I mean, they should do them. and more power to him. George is asking about the Garbage Pail Kids. I don't know anything about them. George, if you do know anyone from there, if they want, like, I'd love to chat with them if they want to come on the weekly update. We could check that stuff out. In a few minutes here, we've got oh my god, I'm totally fucking blanking.
Yeah, we've got Danny from Dark Country coming on.
Thank you, Danny from Dark Country.
No, it's cool because we kind of got a little bit stressed out before we got on here because we're gonna do we're gonna try to play this game like the first time ever, like just me and you. And when I say first time ever, I mean like you've never played it, I've never played it. We have no idea what the hell we're doing.
It's gonna be a mess, is what it's gonna be, but it'll be super fun. And like I like the testing it out, right? Like obviously we get some early access tickets. It's like an actual game. Actually, first thing I noticed that they got really cool music on it, which you guys will hear if you guys want to stick around. And then it's just like a card battle game, right? And I'm a 45-year-old dude. The number of card battle games that I've played is exactly 0. But it'll be fun. And I think the fact that it's NFTs, the fact that it's sort of kind of an ownable and sort of tradable, buyable, sellable digital space, that's what has me never-endingly intrigued. So it could be interesting.
Well, and the fact that this is one of many things that they're doing. Like, this is just one thing that they're doing. What you're going to see today isn't even the cool stuff that they're doing. This is like the basic stuff. Like the cool stuff that they're doing is they've incorporated other projects. Now you can have like peer-to-peer battles with like Blockchain Heroes and Alien Worlds cards. Man, these guys are on fire. They're like just going nuts. Imagine, back in the playground, if you pulled out Pokemon cards and then your friend came up to you and said, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And it's like, "Oh, we're playing this Pokemon battle game." And they're like, "Oh, I want to play." And we're like, "Oh, you can't play, man. You've got like Digimon. We don't mix Pokemon and Digimon cards together." No, that's not what happens in Dark World. They mix everyone. They're just bringing all these people in. You got Blockchain Heroes, superheroes fighting, Dark Country warriors fighting guys. We don't even know where they're from, those Alien World guys. I don't even know how they got to this planet to be able to jump in there,
Yeah, it's gonna be super interesting. That's for sure. So we should probably send Danny over the link and
yeah, he's got the link. He might be in the waiting room. Actually, I think
he is not. We would see him if he was.
Okay, I will tell him.
Thanks to everybody for putting in their West counts. Danny is here. RFN.
Oh, he is here. There we go.
Speed.
Nice.
How's it going, man?
Hey guys. Nice to see you.
Welcome, Danny. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Man,
thanks for having me.
I always feel so jealous that Jimmy's all the way across the world and he gets an adult beverage for this show, and I'm like, it's coffee because it's 9:00 in the morning.
I don't have water.
Nice. All right.
Or
So
is it? Or is it?
Right? Might be vodka. We don't know.
We don't know. That is definitely not vodka.
Oh, that's okay. All right. So yeah, Danny, tell us about the project you guys have going on, and where it's at, how people can get involved, and then when we're done with that conversation, we're going to try and hop into the actual app itself and show it off, and try and see if we can get a battle going on.
All right. So we are building a card trading game. And so in most parts it's like your usual card trading game, but this is not the end for this one. This battling part that you will see today will be just one single mechanics of the whole game when it's finished. You will get heroes, you will get lands, you will fight for those lands, and this fighting part of the game will be held like your default card trading game. So we are mostly done with this part, and we will be moving to creating, adding heroes, adding lands later on, once we're done with that. So right now we are still in early access stage. Game is a bit buggy. We don't have all the cards added yet, but we are constantly adding about 20-30 cards per week.
Yeah, I mean, I was just in the back. It seems like there's a lot. And can people buy card packs from you guys right now?
Yeah, cards. We already did few sales The first one was Exodus card collection. It lasted for, I guess, 2 months. So it was over last year, and after that we started selling standard card packs and cultist card packs. So at this moment you can buy standard card packs, or you can go to secondary markets and buy older card packs, and they are very limited. So actually their price has gone, like, for some cases 5-10 times than their initial price. Yeah, and it's we didn't even started limiting players to play with only their cards so far. So right now we opened all the cards, so we can do balancing. We can let people test our game to try it, just to get a feeling, to build their deck's favorite, and to know what to look for, which cards they would need later.
Yeah, so that's the base game is that, and maybe do you want to? So I think it's cool what you guys are doing as well, because right now you're on Wax, but you guys have plans to expand to other blockchains as well, right?
We are not tied to a blockchain. We use blockchain just to hold items. So we can read your items from EOS blockchain. We can read your items from Wax blockchain. Next one will be probably Ethereum blockchain. So even you can have a few items there, a few items here, and we will see all of them and let you play with them. So you don't have to hold them on your single account.
Oh, really? So as long as you have your accounts attached to your username, then
yeah.
Wherever your assets are, they can be read.
That is correct. So we don't use blockchain to run our game. We just use it for our players to store their items. So we don't even need them on our server or something like that. We just see that you have those items, and then you can play with them, no problem. And if you want to trade them or sell them, those are your cards. So
yeah, that's awesome. I was talking to somebody earlier about one of the other things that you guys have done that's really cool is now you've added some. I just went on a crazy man rant actually before you jumped on, but now you've added some. Now you've added some other cards. Like now people can battle with Blockchain Heroes cards. They can battle with Alien Worlds cards as well, right?
Yeah, but that one, this is kind of a different game.
Yeah.
So. This is another case. So we are adding different projects to Dark Country Heroes game. It's like a hero fighting club. So, but another thing that you can use one NFT, hero NFT, in both games, in Dark Country card trading game and in our another game, Hero Fight Club. And also you can use different cards, different NFTs from other projects in Hero Fight Club. So we just wanted to show that if you have our or other NFTs, you can play with them, fight with them, and do whatever you want. So we
that's pretty cool. The potential for that is huge. That you could go EOS, Ethereum. I mean, there could be. Yeah, I like that concept a lot. That's really cool. So.
I don't think it would take long to actually for us to include other projects from Ethereum or EOS. It's pretty easy to do. So, but we are now right now we have a line of different projects in Wax that we are adding. So right now we have 4, I guess, projects, but we will be adding, I guess, 1 or 2 more next week, and then more and more and more. So we'll have a bunch of projects fighting together.
We might have to talk off camera about some other projects you can add. I don't know.
I think you have one in particular. Yeah, but it shouldn't be a problem. It's doable.
Sorry, I got sidetracked too. I wanted to ask one more question that you just kind of brought up. So I know it's a different project, but I'm kind of interested in that. With the Alien Worlds cards then, because Alien Worlds, they're running on 2 blockchains now, right? They're running on Wax and Ethereum. So with the Heroes battles, are both blockchain cards being able to be read there as well, or is?
Right now we only read Wax.
Okay, so right now on the blockchain, now on the Heroes battles, you only read Wax.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
correct. So we have plenty to do with Wax right now. So after we've done with that, we will move on to other blockchains.
No problem. It was just that you had said earlier that you will at some point be able to read from all. So I was just curious where it was with the
But
alien.
we have a huge list of tasks that we have to do before that.
So yeah, is there anything else you want to say before I stomp Corey?
We have to play the game. Well, the game's meant to be played, not.
So I think how we're gonna do this is I'm gonna spin up mine. I'm not gonna be able to see you guys, so hopefully I don't get too stressed out and bang my head off the table.
Again.
I'll be able to hear you, but I think Corey's maybe gonna share his screen.
I am.
I'll try to mute my music.
Game started here.
And you were saying earlier, if you want to play with your friend, basically you go to the play mode. So the first thing you have to do is create a
deck.
A deck, right?
Yeah. So deck rating is for card trading games. This is the most fun part usually, because you have it's like a puzzle. You have different options, and you have to make something strong with it, something that you can beat your opponent, or you can crush him, or just play a game, understand that what you did wrong there, and to try again. So
sorry, I just wanted to get some of this cool ass music going on here.
Yeah, it's kind of loud, I'd say, for now.
Sorry, I can't control the volume coming out of there. Anyway,
yeah, I know. We didn't have enough time to fix that right now, so we are working on basic stuff, game engine, sound effects, and stuff like that. So we will get to there when the game is closer to beta version.
Right. So, Jimmy, do we have to click play at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, but apparently
pretty much.
Yeah, but it says specified user does not exist when I put my name in.
But you logged in previously, right? Maybe.
Yeah, we were just on together, Danny.
Yeah. Maybe something wrong with your mistake in your login. Because it was working, I know.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe please double check your account name.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it again here. I actually, before you came on, I just dropped off the show for a bit because my computer was giving me difficulties. So,
so you're making a typo there or something like that. You can check your account on our website. It remembers it. So you can go to darkcountry.io and profile, and it stores your login username.
I think I got it.
Okay, let's try again. Right now it's a simple matchmaking, but it works. Next thing, we will add rooms. So one player can create a room. Oh yeah, you're logged in.
All right. Yeah, maybe turn your music off there, homie.
Yeah, so I got to figure out how to do that.
The gear top corner.
Got it. Okay. So I'll leave my sounds on, but I'll turn my music off. How's that?
All right.
That's right.
Okay.
All right. So you ready?
So you have your decks, right?
So we're both gonna click play at the same time, and hopefully we find each other.
It doesn't have to be the same time. You
just pretend.
It's another one.
All right. Well, 3, 2, 1, click.
And we are searching.
Oh snap!
Okay, so right now you can pick cards. You're not playing against each other.
No, man, I'm still searching.
Yeah, I see.
Uh-oh. I got
It's
But
another
that-
weird.
But that it's kind of cool. Like you can play against somebody else. I think if you.
Yeah. Okay. So you can change any number of cards that you don't need right now. So
Okay.
you have very expensive cards. The one that costs 9. You can look at the top left corner of the card.
Yeah.
So it is the price to pay for the card.
Alrighty.
Now, right side next to your hero, you have your mana. Right now you have 1 mana, and you don't have one
right.
mana. Yeah,
Okay.
and you don't have 1 mana cards, so you can just end turn.
So if Ida Chiucha is watching, he knows totally what cards you have.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay. So what do I do now?
End turn.
Oh. All right.
Yep. I'll ask him to be gentle.
All right. So with 2 mana, does that mean that I can play this card then?
Exactly.
Ah. All right. Well, and then end turn.
This is correct.
Okay.
So you're playing Cutting Crusaders. So those are bandits. Now,
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's bringing
Alright.
the pieces.
okay, right now you can attack with your card. So it has 1 attack. It says on the left and 1 health. It says on the right.
Boom. Sup.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, that's all you could do.
All right. So I can only accrue 3. Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
Okay, so let's do one interesting thing. You can play
Okay.
this card that costs 4.
This one here.
The Bank Robber. Yep.
Okay.
You get Frenzy. It means that you can attack right away. So let's
Oh.
attack his face. Not the
this
card.
guy?
But, yep, this guy.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Okay, now let's play another card, Sharon's Coin, that you have. It costs 0.
Oh, okay.
It will heal your hero for 2 hit points and bring your card back to your hand.
Oh. All right.
So basically, Cunning Crusaders are based on this kind of mechanics. So everything turns around this coin. You can get them or you can spend them. It's basically deck for more advanced players, I'd say, because you build different strategies around that particular coin. So
All right.
let's say you can boost your creatures with it. Every single time you play that coin, it gets more attack or stuff like that.
Okay. So do I want to do this guy again? That kind of worked last time.
Yeah, it did, but you don't have coins no more, so you can just play him and attack other hero or attack other card or attack his face again.
I mean, gotta attack the face. Man, he's got a lot of cards up there.
Yeah, he's
It's not his first day. All right. But I mean, he only got 4 out of that, and I can do that. Well, not quite, but sort of, kind of. So like with this, like the mana goes up a little bit every turn or whatever, right? So like these higher cards mean that like I basically have to wait until deep in the game to have a shot, right?
Pretty much, yes.
Okay.
So you build your deck for either early game or middle game or late game.
Right.
But in some cases, you won't even see the late game. So you have
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I didn't know that. So that's a whole thing. Let's freaking do this dynamite thing. What's up with that? Actually, let's maybe be a little bit smarter about this, shall we?
Basically, dynamite, it's a weapon.
Yeah.
So it means that it's not played on the table like you did with bank robber.
Okay.
It's equipped on the card that it's already on.
Oh. So should I put that on there now or wait? I don't have the mana for
You
it.
don't have the mana for it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. All right.
So
all
basically,
right.
you have a late game deck. You have a lot of
Yeah.
cards, and your
I'm in.
opponent has early game deck,
Right.
and you have nothing to counter.
Yeah. Now I'm just kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah. You're fucked. Thanks for playing.
You kind of did the same thing as me. You were just like, hey, 9, that must be good. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
that's exactly what happened. I was like, that is gonna work, right? And the answer to that is no, it's not gonna work.
So it appears that someone was already searching for a game when you started.
Yeah.
That's why you got matched.
No, that's good.
We will try again.
I like it. It's cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. And it's basically one of our best players out there.
Oh, great.
If you beat him, you're gonna go down.
Yeah, I'm
No,
not
we
gonna
won't.
beat him. Yeah. How do I? Do we have to play a card or no?
No, we don't. You just.
Oh, I just have to wait till the timer's over.
Uh,
I was trying to click end turn, it wasn't working.
maybe it wasn't your turn.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
it
oh, that's why. Okay, fair enough.
Why all cards are so expensive?
So yeah, but I think a couple of the things that you guys have done really well, like one of the reasons I'm, such a big fan of your project is the art. I mean, if you actually look at the art for the cards
and scene.
and scene, it's amazing. Like the music's pretty cool too, but the art is just amazing, actually. You want to try this again? You want to see if I can get in again?
Yeah.
I asked him to wait a second.
Quit murking my noobs.
Because I gotta bring up my.
Because we are, using the version that everyone's using right now,
Right.
and people, play the game.
Cool though. I mean, he's.
We will have rooms eventually, so you could be one of you can create a room, another one join, and you will be able to play.
Right.
And
That's cool.
another thing that what we want to do is to add AI, so basic AI, so you can build a deck and try a bit to.
Okay, I'm gonna hit play.
Okay, you ready?
Good luck.
Yeah. Just hit
All right.
play.
Go. If you haven't yet.
And yeah, art, we invested a lot of time in our art, so we really love it. That was our bet on our art.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's good. I like it.
We had a ton of fun creating it. So okay.
All right, Jimmy.
All right. I can't see you, but you can see me. So that's
Hey.
Yeah.
So can I get? Go ahead.
I would change some of the cards because they are very expensive. Just click on them. Maybe more, yeah. Yeah, that's personally.
And then confirm?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I want to get early game stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so if I want to get my cards, what do I do here? I just click confirm. There we go. Great. I'm ready to go.
Game on, motherfucker.
Okay, who goes first, you or me?
Um.
I think it's me.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I can't end turn. It must be you.
Jimmy goes first.
Okay. So I've noticed that some of the cards tell me right on them what they do, and other cards, it's just a character. What's the difference between the cards that tell me what they do and then just the character? The character I lay on the table.
Usually the character that doesn't have any words on them, he just does nothing. He has attack, he has hit points, and no special abilities.
So I can just put him out there on the table, and he'll
Yeah. And you will be able to attack with him your next turn. So just play him.
I can't do anything, I don't think.
Because most likely you don't have enough mana to play them. So in top left corner of the card, you have their cost.
I got one, but I just don't think it helps me, to be honest. It's some spell thing, and I don't think it works.
Okay, well, I don't have any. I don't have any ones, so I basically just end my turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Maybe it was an item or a spell.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's try it. Let's try this and see what happens. I got a spell.
So right now it has 0 attack, but every time you play a spell, it gets 1 attack more added. So say if you play 10 spells, you would have 10 attack.
All right. So that's all I can do now.
Yeah, just end turn.
I'm pulling late game shit like it's my job. All right, end turn.
That's why you have to actually build your deck.
Right. Yeah. You didn't really do that.
This is the fun part.
Right. Scared.
All right.
And let's see. I think.
Please, you have to end your turn.
Put this one here too.
If you don't have any cards, Jimmy.
Oh, I'm balling over here, man.
Look at you.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to play like that. And why wouldn't you?
I think maybe I have to end now. I've done too much. Okay.
If you don't have...
All right.
Okay, so when you play this card, you can mute another card.
So
it means that text that they have on them wouldn't work. So if you point on the Stormhawk that's on the left on your screen, he wouldn't get any attack when your opponent plays a spell. Or if you go and point on the spider on the right, so spider has Fatal Strike, so it means that it has to deal only 1 damage to kill any of your heroes. So he's pretty dangerous.
Fuck that guy.
So if you have, he has just 1 attack, but if he attacks a creature that has 10 hit points, he will kill him anyway because he has a Fatal Strike. So just 1 shot.
Okay. That's good to know.
He's been trying to mute me since we started this podcast.
That's a good one.
Right? We're here all week. I mean, not really, but yep. What? Okay.
All right.
Man, all these ones are scaring me. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, I think I'm done. Whoa, what's that?
What was that?
Okay, he has stealth. It means he cannot be targeted with spells, or he cannot be targeted with any creatures.
Oh.
So it has a dark cloud on it. So it's like hidden right now.
Oh. What's the green around? This guy means he can do something or no?
He can attack someone. So he has 2 damage, and you can attack whatever you like. But if I were you, I would attack the top, the most left dude, Brave. He has
this guy?
Exactly. Yeah, he has exactly 2 hit points, but 3 attack.
Ah, I see what you did there. All right, cool beans. All right, not playing against one of your best players, but also getting the benefit of your help is making this more fun.
No, yeah, it's. I think it's a cool game, but there's a lot you gotta know, right?
Yeah, yeah.
There are only like 220 cards. And it's not so much.
220. That's still less than the amount of characters you need in this country to read a newspaper.
Okay,
Sorry.
so right now,
I always forget to hit end turn, actually.
but you don't need to enter actually right now. So you have cards on the field. So right now you can attack your enemy. So the point is to reduce his hit points from 40 to 0. That's how you win.
Ouch.
Okay.
And once you're done,
All right, so I got a couple 5s. What does the blue stuff mean? Just that I have enough mana to do it?
yeah, it means that you
Okay.
can play this card.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Sup?
How did that happen?
You can't attack right now because usually you attack on your next turn.
Oh, duck. And I played that one.
Only
Got
cards that have frenzy, they can attack right away.
Got it. Okay.
For this one, you have to wait.
No problem. I just like the fact that I'm winning. Whoa. Ow. That wasn't very nice.
I didn't really like him, so.
What just happened?
So on the top left of your screen, you can see a history of cards that were played. So
Yeah.
if you miss something, you can point and see what your opponent played.
Ignition. That's upsetting.
Yeah, I like, full disclosure, I didn't know that was going to happen, and I was going to lose that card. I had no idea. So.
Either way.
What you thought would happen?
Well, I wanted to do something and it wouldn't let me do it, and then I didn't know how to get off that card, so that's what.
Okay.
All right, you want to end turn or what?
Oh yeah, sorry. I keep forgetting to end turn. It must be really annoying if you can't talk to the person, on the other side. You're just sitting there waiting. It's like the longest game of chess ever.
Right.
Right. I'm just gonna play this because I just want to say I am rude.
Okay.
Yeah.
End turn.
So he rooted your bounty hunter.
What's that?
That means your bounty hunter, your card that's on the table, it's rooted for one move.
Oh, yeah, like frozen?
Yeah, there's
so,
little
it's frozen. It will skip one turn.
Okay. All right.
And I quite like it because, I am root.
You're funny. You're a funny dude. You're a funny dude.
Come on.
I just want to play this guy right on top of someone.
That's not how it's played. So this is a weapon. You play it on your card.
So, okay, could I do that with this one and then have that to attack next time?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that.
I can't wait to watch this back and see how
on 1-5 now it's 5-7. So it got stronger.
I like stronger. Stronger is good.
I can't wait to watch this back and see how about to be wrecked I am.
Well, I mean, honestly, I think there's still tons of ways for you to fuck me up. Like that. It's annoying.
And you can notice that your Stormhawk was 0-2 at the beginning of the game when you played it, and after you played Ignition, it's now 1-2, so it gained 1 attack. So this is an instant mechanic that you can make from 0-2, you can make 5-2,
Ow.
10-2.
That hurt.
All right. With this Ghost in play, your spells will deal 1 additional damage. So Ignition dealt 2 damage. This card, it can do more
All
damage.
right, I have 8. Let's do this one.
This is item as well, so we can point on either creature.
Okay, so I might have to join some kind of group because I might be quickly becoming addicted to this.
Okay.
Okay, so you see now he has 1 additional hit point.
Yeah.
He was 5-2. Now he's 5-3, and also he has Fatal Strike. So now when you attack, you will instantly kill any creature.
Okay. Yeah, I probably should. That's sort of better to go after late game stuff, isn't it?
It's a very situational card. Like you see that you have something strong against you, and you have a card, and you have a card, that's ready to attack. So you can give him the silver bullet and take out very fast your opponent's strong card.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
Wow. Why are all my cards disappearing? What's going on here?
Because you're spending them.
Yeah, you're killing them. Because this bounty hunter has 5 attack. And your maximum hit points that any of your cards has, it's 2. So you have to use more cards to kill it.
I see.
Now point at any card.
Okay.
Like this one, yeah. So now we see it's 1-1. It was 1-1.
Uh-huh.
Now it muted enemy creature and copied its stats. So it was 1-1, now it's 5-5.
Oh, fucking A. What does this guy do?
Point on one of your cards.
Oh, hello. All right.
I don't like this
You can attack.
this chick in the middle, man.
She was just played. You can attack yet with her.
Right, I just played. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
See, Jimmy, we're even right now, man. Like that, like
I know. I know. The only thing that's better. Do you know what the only thing that's better than being even is?
What's that?
When I was winning.
Oh, pumpkin. That guy looks a little scary.
Oh yeah, he mutes as well. Because
Okay.
the cards that can mute animal cards are usually very strong. They are game changers.
Right.
Okay, Stormhawk is 2 now.
All right. I kind of feel like I should probably start trying to go after his offensive capability. Is that crazy?
Depends.
Oh, yeah?
You can play the Beastmaster. Is basic. Actually, this is the mythical card.
This one?
Yeah, so all the damage will be doubled.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah. So now your creatures will deal double damage. So it says 5 on them. Yeah, but you can go actually.
Is this smart, or is he gonna die, or is she gonna die?
You can count. So the card that
Yeah,
you are
but-
targeting has 4 damage, and you have only 3 HP. So yeah, it would die.
This
So you
one
can
though.
point at anything that has it has 3 damage as well, and you have 3 HP.
Oh, and so I would. Oh, okay, I get it. So this I could take out.
Yeah, you can take this out. Okay, so it gave you 2 damage. You have still 1 point left.
What about this?
Yeah, it will survive. Looks like you've run out of time.
Fair enough. Dude, I think I'm gonna lose.
What is that?
I don't know, but I'm scared.
So it's a totem level 1. It's an interesting mechanic that we have in native Exodus cards. So basically, different items, different card abilities trigger this mechanic Inspire. Every time it's triggered, it upgrades your totem, and it influences native cards, so they get stronger. So the higher the totem, the stronger the native cards are. Native cards is they're neutral cards that it is like a sub-race, like undeads and beasts, stuff like that. So
before I run out of time, I'm still listening. So
I mean, I'm gonna die now.
okay, well I'll be nice then. See, I
Don't
can't
be
get
nice.
I can't get off of the arrow. There you go.
Defeated.
No, I kind of want to know what that totem pole is because it freaked me out there. I was like, what's going on? I like it. So is there a way, like, I kind of want to know, is there a place that like I can read up on what all of these cards do, like before I jump into the game and just start throwing hit points out there? And you guys have like a site that details like all of the card attributes and things like that. Other than on the main site, like I know on the main site it gives you a little bit of information, but is there like a library of all of these cards and what they do?
Card library will be added to the website in this or maybe next week. So
Sure.
Other than that, we have articles with Exodus cards, but not with cultist or standard cards. So this update on our website is already ready and now being tested. So we should expect by the end of this week or maybe early next week. It will be in My Cards section. You will be able to see all the cards that you own on different blockchains, and as well you will be able to see all the cards that are there. So this is coming very soon.
So I think we ran out of like we were thinking we might try the cultist thing. Do you want to explain what's different about the cultist to anyone who's
It's just
It's like a new series of cards, like a new series of cards with different attributes, right? I think. Yeah, did you play the freeze card on him?
I did not play the freeze card on him. No.
Did you root him?
Yep. Oh, that's
I
sad.
like it.
Oh, he's back.
now it's my turn to leave you for a second.
We're on a trend and people just dropping out of this episode. I don't know what's going on, man.
Actually, you have to find synergies between cards. So this one works better with this one and that one. So you build them. You try to see and find what works better, how to build your deck, stuff like that. Cultists, they have like a pre-built synergy between them. This is a set of 20 cards, and they're designed to be very fast. So they're cheap, usually 1, 2, or 3 mana. They grow in numbers very quickly, and then they benefit from each other on the playing deck. So if you have one cultist, it's weak. If you have two, they get stronger. If you have 5 cultists, it's GG for your opponent. So
yeah, so I think when I read about it, it kind of reminded me of like this horde that like all attacks in unison kind of thing, right?
yeah, pretty much. So they benefit from each other. So they boost each other. So let's say if I have one cultist, it has 0 attack. If 2 of the similar cultists are on the deck, they have like each of them has 1 attack. If I have 3, they have each of them has 3 attack. So you want to avoid spamming them, just to control that.
Yeah, I'm totally gonna procrastinate my work that I have to do by being on Dark Country some more. So yeah, hopefully I don't meet whoever you got murdered by initially.
Yeah, they're awesome. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, he's a strong guy.
Right. Danny, thank you so much for coming on, man. We're excited for all the stuff that you guys are building here. But yeah, I gotta call it quits. I'm gonna throw up the music video that we made for Uplift. Obviously, you need to get your crates in bought before the 6th, unless you want to buy them for double price. And if you want to do that, that's fine. Again, like that just means more money's going to charity, which is really fun. But burn
this stuff.
What's that?
Internet issues again.
No worries.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. No problem. So I'm just going to use this video to call us out. Danny, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back here next week at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, not with Daylight Savings Time, because that was a month ago. But so basically 7 days minus 1 hour from now. And I'm actually going to be interviewing the head guy from Wombat again in about 45 minutes, because I wanted to talk to him way more after the conversation that we had last time. Jimmy, if you want to join me for that, you're more than welcome to. I just wanted a full-on hour-long bull session with him, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, that might be fun. Let's see how she goes after we play the people out.
All right, here comes the thing with the stuff. Blam. Boink. Yes.
A Bitcoin bull is all I got left. Sold my house, gold no less. Wolves are circling, hard hands. This man's stronger than the average man. I'm not the bubble on the wind. I'm not the bubble on the wind. I'm not the bubble on the wind. I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. Day the markets take another day to restart and refuel this moon boy ship. My dreams may be futile, but it's you say, well, my dreams may be futile, but Bitcoin bull keeps charging away. Oh, you silly. A Bitcoin bull keeps charging away. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not the bubble. 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 I'm the I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm the I'm not the bubble. I'm the I'm not the bubble. 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 I'm the I'm not the bubble. I'm not the bubble. I'm the I'm not the bubble. I'm the